What we doing? Welcome back. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Oh yeah, let's do that. All right. Hey, welcome back, y'all. We back, man. Had to take a little break real quick, but we good. Just want to thank everybody for whoever watched it earlier to, you know, take your time out, man. Go ahead and hit that like and that subscribe button for your boy, man. We're trying to do big things over here. Um, I'm trying to start my brand, man. And I can't do that but without y'all help, man. So you can go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. The icon on college football, less than 20 some days. It's coming. It's coming. So we here. I was just checking out to see what my quarterback stats was, and it was horrible. My boy Cade is 11 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, and most of those interceptions on me. I be trying to force the ball, or I be throwing the ball way too over. So I gotta help my dog out. I gotta give him some more touchdowns than more interceptions in this next game. But right now, he do lead the NFL in passing yards and touchdowns. And then Judkins is the leader in rushing. TJ Watt balling. And then I got my corner, Woolen, with 4 interceptions. Like I said, man, we up against that boy, Caleb Williams. Why they keep thinking no? They ain't got nobody good now. 90 first round draft picks. I'm gonna decline that. They should be able to give me something good for him. Hunter Renfro, Antonio Johnson. So man, yeah, like I said, but we got a gauntlet, man. It get real crazy coming soon, man. So far, man, I'm gonna say I'm gonna get some help to the defense right now, man, because we need to be a little bit more better. And I think I'm about to go and start Jacoby Dean. Like I just know he's gonna be out there making plays. I know he's gonna go out there and make a play. So we just gonna go ahead and get to that. Oh yeah, I did say that too about slot receiver. All right, let's see how this work out, bro. And my quarterback had a bad game last week. 4 interceptions, 3 touchdowns. Um, got us where we needed to with getting that game with a field goal. So kudos to that. He came out in the second half and actually was balling and doing what he had to do. So I'm excited. It's a good game that's about to happen. Bears got good defense, so I know it's not going to be easy. But we got to weather the storm. We aren't at home, so we should get that home field advantage as usual. They got Caleb Williams, and then they got that boy Trell Edmonds. So with Jacoby Dean starting now, I can go a little bit more in that 3-4. Well, since he started now, I think he's gonna be out there most of the game. might be an edge rusher as well. We're just gonna go with that all blue.
It's Madden NFL 24, and we've got the Seahawks superstar running back. He really helped drive them a week ago with a 3-touchdown game. It's the Seahawks and the Bears, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 24.
Yes, sir.
With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
We're back at it again.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Charles, you look at this Seahawks team as they get ready here. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Bears, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
Here we go, baby.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the number 1 overall offense in the league.
A little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
Get off the field, baby. Get off the field, man. Get off the field.
Back to throw. Williams dancing to his left.
Big teeth, let's go.
Past the line of scrimmage and then slides to the hole. A gain of 4, not enough, and it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th. It's a punter, Johnny Hecker, who in fact grew up just north of here in nearby Bothell. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
And despite the 3 touchdown passes he threw, there's a lot to work on this week, wasn't there?
Oh, ton of interception.
Yeah, I mean, when you're going really with almost a 1-to-1 ratio, that's not going to work for you well at all. Not over the long haul. The beauty, though, somehow found a way to win.
Yeah, they still got the win last week. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a quick throw here that's complete. So he'll be taken down before he works it past.
I got rookie to rookie to rookie.
Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
All the rookies that we got about 400 sacks.
He'll look to throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now this one over the net into the hands of his tight end complete. They'll go for a gain of 7. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. They're going to look to throw. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert, and the Bears will get the football back. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up second down. On the option to give to Swift here. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
A look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
Williams loses the football.
You'll take that.
One of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield. And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space. Able to get some good.
He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Every big run. Every big run.
So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
Now they go screen. It's complete.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have the first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 20-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Man coverage on the left side. So I really like the design of this play because they opened up the field and brought their tight end the other way on a crossing route. That's a lot of ground to cover if you're a defender. I've been there before, unable to stay with his man there.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And the Seahawks are going to be set up for the 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. Back to throw here. Buying time to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
And that's an early scramble to be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw here. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Let me get him to go first.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Keenan Allen, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. When you talk about this Seahawk defense, they enter play here, number 11, just outside the Allen. He lost the football, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snoot full, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
Here's Smith now on 2nd down. They'll line up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed.
Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. A defensive-minded coach loves to bring the heat, brought the heat there, and it worked out.
And nowadays, all those defensive-minded coaches, for them, it's all about getting the football. I went into one facility, and as soon as you walked into the defensive room, there was a football, like on a spring, and each guy that walks in that plays has to act like he's knocking the ball free. They want those instincts created. They want them to think about that all the time, and that's what they try to preach.
Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were excellent a week ago in a victory over Arizona.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Oh, I came right through that.
And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Sometimes your line preparing the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over.
Oh, yeah.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great play there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you. And interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond. Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
After one, 7-0. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They will run straight ahead with Swift. Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of the tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on it. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
And let's find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Swift going to try up the middle. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 41 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Once again, it's Swift. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. The Bears on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, Williams. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 29-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, but they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Back to the running game with Swift. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, let's keep carrying it, thank you.
Now Williams on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. So 2 third conversions on this drive. They're not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Now it's the backup Smith. He's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Here we go on 4th. Smith. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to build his way forward to the 48. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
This duo locked in, 15 yards there, and a first down. Now Smith. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Throwing now is Geno. He hits his target, Lockett. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw. So the big play nullified, a legal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play.
Great.
That pass was illegal.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. But really not much secret there. 3rd and long, Charles, and he was looking to throw the football. And I would imagine as a defender, you're kind of salivating in that spot, right?
You certainly are, because 3rd and long situations, they tip the scale towards the defense every single time. Now you're actually able to dictate and understand what the offense is trying to do. You know where the first down marker is. You set your defense that way, and maybe you can be a little more aggressive in certain situations because of that. You start focusing on your coverage assignment, and when the ball's released, you break on it and make a play, as we just saw there.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Williams throwing on first down. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards on the play.
Let's go now.
Here's Williams on first down. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
A partner guarantees they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed. He'll fire deep, looking for more.
And it'll be intercepted.
Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes, back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. From the gun, here's Smith.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked by Kevin Byard.
And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. So that now back-to-back drive CD that have ended with an interception.
Now, I don't know about you, but I'd call my quarterback over, put an arm around him, and say, hey, take a look at the scoreboard. We're playing with a lead. Let's be smarter about what we're doing out there.
Williams. And there's a short throw. It's caught by Komet.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Williams now looking to throw on second down. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10,
Williams will get that complete to his tight end, Komet.
give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Again, he'll drop to throw.
That's out to the flat for Swift. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. They'll look to throw again.
Across his body, and it's incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stretched the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And his kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
So we are at halftime.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Cade. Cade, what y'all saying? Cade.
And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis operating gun, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, on turbo, on turbo.
Smith. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the line. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured bear on the field. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears' 18-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Smith going to throw on 3rd and 1. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting there with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense can work with time.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. On first down, it's Smith. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 5. So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll make it 2nd down. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. Going right back to Smith and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. Jackson Smith and Jigba. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is up to 8. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. Starting on the ground with Herbert. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication.
Yes, sir. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4.
Now that was a bouncer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense. They kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he'll kick it away for the second time.
Hey, man, I'm going to be starting Minnesota Vikings franchise.
And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
Now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. Here's 3rd and 3. Gets this complete to Shaheed. So nothing doing there. And it'll be 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. They needed 3. They got 6. Probably enough for the conversion on 4th. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Right back to him on 1st down. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 45-yard line. 112 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Smith. And this is caught at the 8. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That goes for a gain of 31. Now he's got it. End zone for the Seahawks touchdown. Noah Fant from 3 yards out. And the Seahawks have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Now Myers for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6. So that winds up a 7-play drive in total. And it's Noah Fant who caps things off with the touchdown. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And they get it behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Pressure comes, he's taken down by the Seahawks defense. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. Here's Johnny Hacker now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
is so crazy.
Returnable for Lockett.
So bad.
He'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game.
Everybody else.
On 2nd down, here's Smith. Under pressure, and he will go down.
How's that even possible?
Back at the 46.
That can't be real.
Williams
They literally
collapses
just,
the
if
pocket
that happened
and
to me,
drops
it
him
would
for a
be a
loss
flag.
of 3.
5 yards.
Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now Geno. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Offensively lucky there, able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. A toss left side for Howard. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. This offense so far on 3rd down, they're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Williams. He's going to look deep for more. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7. Geno now to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have the Seahawks 1st down. They only needed 1, but it ends up being a gain of 6 and moves the chains.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Here's a 2nd and 5. Hands it off out of the gun. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And now they're in the hurry up. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Smith. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
I've seen that battery before.
Hey, here we go. Sunday.
They snap it to Smith. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way.
Oh, my God.
The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing.
Let's go now.
Now Herbert to start the drive. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Williams. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? The advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the footballs here, bleed the clock down, with about 95% chance of winning.
Oh, yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
So they'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Throwing now is Geno. And his throw is incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down.
Check 58.
On 4th down, Smith. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
Check, hey, unlock line, alert.
On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. Down to the 22-yard line.
Offense also plays an offense for their variety and being able to hit people with the run and the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. They don't know if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
Now a second down shot for the end zone, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Herbert powering up the middle. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Williams on 1st and 10. That's complete to his running back, Herbert. So he stopped for no gain, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Williams over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Williams. Oh, he had him. He was open, but couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. So now with a 2-minute warning coming up fast, that puts a mammoth dent in their comeback hopes.
I like how you phrased it. It's a dent because there's still opportunity. They've got to get the ball back on defense, obviously twice. But guess what? This thing is not close to being over. They need to go ahead and play it out.
Not over. As you said, 2-score game still. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Smith. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Wow.
Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And he'll be down at the 6-yard line. Now 1st and goal.
That's 6 interceptions. We can't do that.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And we'll wind up getting about 6 out of that. That's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
The nice thing is that you've still got all your timeouts in the middle of the field. That should still be an option, especially if you see the defenders pinching the sideline. You can run a little seam route right here and pick up some yards.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Bears' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. They get one more as the extra point's up and good, as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21. And the ball now going back over to the Seattle Seahawks offense. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Here we go on fourth. Smith. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. And that should just about do it. Smith now to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And that is ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Now Smith. This is the tight end fan.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Smith going to throw it. It's a gain of 14 there, and that should be enough to get them home free. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. Smith. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker, and the Bears are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been in the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And it ain't much out there right now that I don't think is going to be a free agent next season. So we're going to figure it out. Next week, we need to figure it out because next week we got the Bills, and it's a home game, and I don't even know their record, but we about to find out that they might be a 3-2 team. Okay. I'm not trading nobody, so stop asking me. Josh Allen only throw 1 interception on season. He's going up against a team that take the ball away. I touched the ball 15 times, so I got 15 on the season. So he's going to have a tough time. We're going to have to stay in a lot of zone and spy with him. He can take off. I don't think they really got a wide receiver, so they're going to try and pound it and play action. So we just got to be ready for it. We turned our passing game around to now we're number 4. And our rushing is starting to dwindle to 12. We got to start stopping the run, man. I'm going to have to start Dyson. He's been balling out of his mind. So I might need to put him on the edge. See how he'll be on the edge with Murphy on the other side. But it should be a good game, man. Ain't no weather alerts. We got an elite quarterback that we're going up against. We got to contain that scrambling. That's just straight how it is. We got to contain the scrambling. And we do our thing to stay in our lanes when we're rushing. Don't get too wide. Don't give him anything like that. We're just going to always keep him in the pocket, bro. We keep him in the pocket, he's just going to throw picks. He's going to turn the ball. He's going to turn the ball over, too. He's going to turn the ball over. It's a tough game. It's gonna be a tough game, even at home. We got a tough stretch. We got one, two. We got 5 home games. Damn, we got a lot of home games. We check out the schedule. So Bills at home, Niners at home. Played them week 1. Rams at home. It's gonna be our first time playing them. Then we're on the road for 4 games. Jets, Vikings, Packers, Cardinals. We already played the Cardinals in one. Um, these 3 games. This game is gonna be real fun. Being in Minnesota. Then we got Monday night with the Jets. Come back off our bye week. Then we got the Rams, the Lions, Dolphins, Eagles. So man, I think this gonna be a nice little stretch right starting right now. We're playing some tough teams. I know Arizona not in there, but the Packers, the Vikings. I don't know what the Jets are like, but the Rams, they're a tough team. They play a good defense. The Lions, a tough team. Miami, a good team. Eagles, I don't know about the Panthers, but the Eagles, the Dolphins, the Lions, the Rams. Maybe Minnesota. Minnesota get hot. They get crazy in that place. And the Packers and the Bills right now. 49ers. I mean, that's a division game. It's always gonna be tough in games like that. So um, we'll see what we can do, man. It's gonna be an exciting matchup to watch for everybody. So I hope y'all stay tuned in to what I got going on, man. Week 5, Seahawks 21, Bears 13. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. Let's continue to keep this going, man. Like I said, EA college football coming out soon. This is my last final rebuild with Madden. And it's gonna be on Sam Houston State, Jacksonville State, Colorado, Alabama. Will be taking dynasties. My Sam Houston State will be my stream dynasty. We are going to bring them from the last to college football playoff worthy. And I can't wait to do it. I already told myself that I'm going for Sam Houston State. I'm going straight to the transfer portal because I need some people on the Sam Houston State. You need them right now. And I got to play some big games. I already said I'm going first game of the season. I'm playing Colorado. Second game, I'm going into Bama. Third game, Michigan. My out-of-conference schedule is going to be tough. And that's why y'all need to stay tuned in. So you hit that like button and hit that subscribe button, man. You can always stay tuned in and locked into what I'm doing. Hey, let's get it, man. Seattle, 4-1. We lead the division. Right now we are. Oh, the Panthers 4-1. Ooh, okay. So you got the Ravens, Chiefs, Seahawks, and the Jets. Oh, the Jets. Okay, so I do got a tough stretch then. What the Rams is. Vikings, Packers. I mean, hey, it might not be Rams is 2-3, but that can change. Dolphins is 2-3, but that can change. Cardinals, I don't know. By the time we get to them, they're gonna be whatever they're gonna be. So, like I said, man, these next rest of the season, man, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to get in there. We're gonna play probably a lot of playoff contending teams, even in the AFC. We don't get Kansas City this year, thank God. So I would love to see them in the Super Bowl, though. Um, but we got to get there first by knocking down this gauntlet and this first monster and coming to our crib. And the next two gonna come into our crib. So we got to hold it down, man. Right now, I think we are defeated at home. Um, yeah, if I'm mistaken, I think we're undefeated at home. Let me make sure. All right, so we 4, oh, we 1, 2, we 3-1 at home. 3-1 at home. So we got some things that we can work on, especially on defense. But hey, next game I can't turn the ball over. Josh Allen get the ball and they start scoring. It's gonna be tough. My boy Blake Cashman, game player for us defensively, 5 solo tackles. He had a sack. Um, he was out there balling out of his mind, and I can't wait for him to go up against Minnesota because we took him from Minnesota, traded somebody that wasn't really that good, and got him. He is still overall and everything. So I'm gonna swag him up for that game or for the rest of the season and while he's here in Seattle. He deserves it, and we can see what we can do, man. So yeah, hey, like, subscribe, let's get it.